Hey everyone, myself Nirupama Rajivan. I welcome you all on behalf of SP and IR digital team. And here we are again with another episode of Crack IT, all about campus placements. So today we have among us our today's guest, Ms. Rutuja Nayakavadi, who is a final year student from computer branch. Hi Rutuja, hope you're doing well. And heartiest congratulations to
Hi,
you for
Nirupama.
your placement at Hexaware.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, so before we start, would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Rutuja Nayakavadi, and I'm a final year student at JSPM'S Rajashri Shahu College of Engineering. I'm pursuing my Bachelor's of Engineering in Computer, and today I'm here to share my journey and experiences with you about my campus placements.
Well, yeah, good. So, since you are from the computer branch, do you think it is more advantageous when it comes to placements at IT companies?
See, first of all, I like talking about the number of opportunities and the kind of opportunities that we get in our college. No doubt, they provide a lot of opportunities, so we need not to worry about that part. And there are many companies which allow students from all the branches to apply.
Right.
So, what matters is the skills that you possess. As long as you have them, nothing can stop you from being placed in an IT company.
Right.
So, yes.
So, actually, it doesn't matter whichever field it is. If you have the relevant skills required for the company, then you are selected, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So, yeah, Rutuja, what are the technical and non-technical skills that you developed during these years?
So, having been a part of various teams while doing the internships or being a part of different events or the academic projects, so through all these things I have learned how to manage and adapt to these situations, how to work in a team, or how to be presentable. So getting involved in such activities has definitely helped me to sharpen my technical and non-technical skills.
Right. Okay. So, now talking about your placement at Hexaware, would you like to tell the audience about how you applied for Hexaware and what kind of company Hexaware is?
Okay, so I applied Hexaware through our college. It was an on-campus opportunity, and Hexaware is one of the leading companies in IT sector, and it was founded in 1990, and then it works in some of the cutting-edge technologies like cloud, big data, etc. So, yeah.
Okay. So, like, what is your role at Hexaware and what kind of roles do they generally offer?
Okay, so Hexaware came to our campus for two roles, the
Mm-hmm.
graduate engineer trainee role, which was for the base package, and the premier graduate engineer trainee role, that was for the higher package. I'm selected for the PGT role, that is the premier graduate engineer trainee role.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so Rutuja, please tell our audience how did you start preparing for the placements?
Okay, so I would like to mention our college TNP cell is very active and they make sure that each and every student is on the right track and has started his or her preparation well in advance.
Okay.
So yeah, there are many sessions that are conducted in the initial phases, like sessions with the seniors or Bode sir himself interacts with the entire batch.
Right.
So this kind of motivates and gives a gist of how should we start preparing for our placements or the points that we should remember or what mistakes should we avoid.
Mhm.
So yeah, and trainings play a major role when it comes to preparing for the companies. I think they are very helpful and more than sufficient. So I started my preparation for the placements with the trainings that our college provides.
Okay, great. So, how many rounds were there in the interview process at Hexaware?
So there were 5 rounds total. First one was the aptitude round. So it was divided into 3 sections: the quant section, verbal section, and the coding part.
Mm.
So those who were shortlisted in the first round were called for the communication test. So after the communication test was the technical interview round, and
Mhm.
few of the students from the technical interview round were called for one more round of coding
Mhm.
assessment.
Okay.
So and after the assessment, we had again the management committee round, basically the MR round. So there
Okay.
were 5 rounds in all.
Okay. So, how were the TR rounds and HR rounds, and what type of questions were asked, and how was your experience?
So yeah, my technical interview round went for like 30 minutes,
Mhm.
and the interviewer asked me the questions related to my projects,
Mhm.
core subjects, and like data structures, DBMS, object-oriented programming, and he also gave me 2 problems to code.
Okay.
So this was about the technical interview, and the HR interview. Uh, it it had the scenario based questions, and again the questions related to my project.
Okay. Great. So, were there any tricky questions or questions that you took time to answer, or it was very difficult to answer? Anything like that?
I think the coding part, like they asked like us to give logic for the problems. Like we had to explain what different approaches, if there are any 2 to 3 approach for a coding problem.
Mm-hmm.
Then we need to explain that. But yeah, it went quite well. And the scenario based questions, like
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. Like you can take 30 seconds or so to just think. You can ask the interviewer,
Okay.
like, can I take some time to think? So they are very cooperative.
Okay. So, so Rutuja, which platforms do you think helped you in your placements and the interview preparation?
As I mentioned, the trading plays a major role here, and they are more than enough. But apart from this, you can go with the online resources like websites like Geeks for Geeks,
Mhm.
Interview Bit, Freshers World, M4 Math, or for practicing coding problems, you can go with platforms like Lead Code, HackerRank.
Yeah. Okay. So, Rutuja, would you like to tell us what projects you mentioned in your resume and what kind of questions were asked regarding your project?
Okay, so I had mentioned 2 projects. One that I did while interning with KMITL, and the other was the academic project. So
Mhm.
both were in the machine learning domain, and questions on technologies that I had used in my project, or the challenges that I faced during the implementation phase, if there were any, or
Mhm.
like the real life applications of the project. So such kind of questions were asked about the project.
Okay. So, also please tell us how you built your resume and anything that one must particularly remember while preparing the resume.
Okay, so I just mentioned the things like that I did, internships, about the project, the technical skills, some certifications that I did,
Mhm.
and yeah, I think one should include only those things which you are confident of. Like if the interviewer asks you a question regarding any part of the resume, you are capable or you must able to answer that. So just don't bluff on your resume, and be thorough with it. Like before the interview, go through your resume at least once.
Right. So that was about the resume. So you said that you have completed some certification courses. So do you think that it is necessary that one must do courses? And if yes, why?
Okay, so as I mentioned, I did some certification courses, and like courses help you to upskill and be relevant to the current times.
Right.
So they definitely are an add-on, or we can say a plus point, but as long as you can justify it, like when you mention a certification on your resume, so the interviewer expects you to be acquainted to the topics related to it.
Mhm.
So instead of running behind doing a lot of courses, I would say just do a few courses that are fruitful, like you can acquire knowledge from them.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, like, we should not be doing courses just for, for the sake of collecting
Sake
certificates.
of doing,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So like some students feel that doing a lot of courses will like help them, or
Right.
but that's not the case. Like you
Mhm.
should do some selective courses, or like uh, the field in which you are interested, and so that you can instead of running behind doing a lot of courses, we can stick to a few courses which are fruitful, and we are confident about. So if any questions are asked on them, we can, yeah, answer them.
Right. Right. So, like Rutuja, you said that you have done internships. So, do you think that it is essential that one must do internships? And also share your experience about your internship.
Yeah. So during my third year, I did an internship with KMITL Thailand,
Yeah.
and during this internship, I worked on a research project named Human Sleep Data Analysis, and overall, it was really a great learning experience. I feel internships teach you how to apply the theoretical knowledge that we learn in our college, or like that we gain.
Mm-hmm.
So doing internships, like the experience you gain and the knowledge you gain is like second to none.
Right.
So one must try to do an internship.
So it is okay if even if you don't get internships. Yeah, is it very essential that
Yeah,
one must do
it's
at least one? Yeah.
yeah, it's perfectly fine. Like as long as you can do courses from online platforms or implement project
Right.
on your own, it's okay. Like as long as you are able to apply whatever you have learned practically,
Mm-hmm.
so it's okay. Even if you do an internship, or if you do a course or implement a project on your own,
Right.
so both ways, like it is okay.
Okay. So, did you participate in any co-curricular or extracurricular activities?
So in my first year, I was the cultural coordinator, wherein I was a member of event organizing team,
Mm-hmm.
and I was a COVID-19 volunteer, where we undertook different activities like spreading awareness, or supplying PPE kits, masks, and sanitizers. So I like to be a part of such activities.
Right. So yeah, we should actually encourage people to be part of such social activities, and it's like
Yeah,
it's good that if you are becoming a part, and apart from academics, if you are contributing to the society, it's actually good, right?
it
Mhm.
helps you to grow as a person.
Right.
So definitely, yeah, we should be a part of such activities.
Right. So, Rutuja, how was your college life and your journey at RSCOE?
So yeah, filled with fun, emotions, and experiences. It
Right.
was an incredible journey, and my teachers and friends who have always supported me right from my first year, and helped me grow as a person. So this wouldn't have been possible without RSCOE, and I will cherish these moments throughout my life.
So, Rutuja, any mistakes that you made in your college or any experience that you would like to share?
I would say make mistakes, like don't repeat them, but it's okay to make mistakes. Like they teach you, like you learn from the mistakes. Like I think I have learned a lot from mistakes, and just keep exploring. That's what I'll say.
Yeah. So, moving on to the last question, what message would you like to give to our budding engineers?
I would say just trust the process. Just keep doing your thing, keep putting your efforts, keep practicing, and you will realize that things are actually falling into place, if not sooner, sometime later, but they definitely will. So don't worry about like what's happening right now, whether what will be the result and everything. Just keep doing your thing and trust the process. That's all I would say.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for that message. It was really inspiring, and we should not, pressurize ourselves into doing so many things at once. Yeah, we should
Yeah,
actually
exactly.
enjoy the process, and we should live by that, right?
Yeah,
Right.
definitely, of course.
Yeah. So, Rutuja, thanks a lot for connecting with us, coming over, and sparing your time. I hope this video is helpful for all those who are watching. And yeah, thank you so much, Rutuja. It was great talking to you. And we wish you all
Yeah.
the best for all your future endeavors.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nirupama and the SPIR digital team for taking such initiatives. I hope this will help whoever is aspiring or whoever will be a part of college placement in the coming year.
Right.
So
Okay. So
yeah,
thank you so
thank
much for
you.
joining, and we'll see you guys again in the next video. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you so much.